Microsoft has introduced the new Xlookup function, but this is only exclusive to Office 365 users as of now, and the Xlookup function supersedes the previous lookup functions. Now in this small data set, let's take a look at how to use the Xlookup function and its different features. We have categories in column A, and we have the relevant sales figures for each month. In this cell, I have a drop down and I can choose any category. So I would like to find the sales for chopper for the month of Jan. So I will type in Xlookup, and we have a number of arguments: the lookup value, the lookup array, the return array, and the arguments which are in the square brackets are optional. So the lookup value is chopper, so I'll click on chopper. The lookup array is in the category, comma, and the return array is the sales figures for the month of Jan. Now in the traditional Vlookup, you would have highlighted the whole table and you would have specified a column number. In Xlookup, all you need to do is highlight the return array, that is the column that you need the result from. So in this case it's Jan, so I'll close the bracket and press Ctrl Enter, and I get the sales figures of 4,632, which is for chopper. Let's say that you need to find the sales for each month and you're looking up the sales by category. Now if you would be using the traditional Vlookup, you would have to specify different column numbers. In Xlookup, all you need to do is type in the lookup value, the lookup array is again the category, and the return array now is from the month of Jan till June. Close the bracket and press Ctrl Enter, and you can see that Excel places all the sales figures for each month. Now if you see in the formula bar, it's grayed out except for the starting cell. So this is how the Xlookup works. Let's take another example, and I have a drop down again, and here we have the month names going down a column, and we would like to find the total sales for each month for toasters. So I will type Xlookup, my lookup value is toasters, and I will highlight the category, and my return array now is all the months. So I will highlight all the data, close the bracket and press Ctrl Enter. So you can see that Excel by default spills out all the sales figures horizontally because our data set is placed horizontally. So if I need it going down a column, like in this case, I can click on function key F2 to bring it in edit mode. I can come before the Xlookup function and type in a transpose and close the bracket and press Ctrl Enter. So now you see that Excel spills all the sales figures down vertically. Let's take a look at another example, and in this case we're looking for the total sales for kettles, but in this case we would like to be dynamic, meaning that we would like to find the total sales from Jan to Feb. If I change the month name April, so I would like my formula to update the total sales from Jan to April for kettles. So let's type in Xlookup. The lookup value is kettles and the lookup array is the category. and for the return array we're going to type in an offset function. Offset, the reference is always a starting point, so I will click on Jan. We would like to go one row down, that means start from this cell, and for the columns we would like to skip the columns. For the height we will use a count A function, so we can count the number of cells, close the bracket for the count A function, and for the width, since this needs to be dynamic, we will highlight the cell where we have the month name, so we will use the match function and match the month name from Jan to June, comma 0 for an exact match. Close the match formula, close the offset formula, close the Xlookup, press enter, and Excel spills all the sales figures from Jan to April. So what we can do in this case is we can type in a sum formula and encapsulate the Xlookup function inside the sum formula. Close the bracket, control enter, and you have a total of 19,289 total sales for kettles from Jan to April. So let's highlight this and check Jan, Feb, March, April, and we have 19,289. So now our formula is dynamic, and if I choose June, our totals should update automatically. So we have seen how to use the Xlookup function, the offset function, the count A, the match, and the sum function.